Bahrain qualifying is nearly upon us and the drivers look as if they're all geared up to go. I expect we'll be getting underway very shortly. The competition is certainly heating up as we head into today's qualifying. Some impressive times showing up during the previous practice sessions. Anthony Davidson, do you think we can expect a similar level of skill to be showcased during today's qualifier?
Well, I certainly hope so. The competition here is extremely tight and I think we might see some very close times today. Remember, practice isn't just about fastest lap times though, it's about optimization, it's about ratifying your decisions. No one's going to be sweating small mistakes here and there, but in qualifying that all changes. You need to nail that perfect lap or face the consequences, and believe me, that's a lot of pressure.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid.
Vettel, Verstappen and Pierre Gasly. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand-Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. There's something in the Bahrain air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the sand. Our brightest minds have thrust their brightest ideas into the spotlight of the Sakhir circuit this evening as we look ahead once more to a Grand Prix that has thrilled us so consistently in the past. We'll be racing around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit today. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left down into the tricky braking zone of turn 10.
Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, the surface looks clean enough, but I'm a little bit worried about the track temperature. It's pretty cool out there, which could give some teams difficulties when it comes to keeping their tyres in the right operating window. The cars out there that work their tyres hard and really put a lot of energy through them, they'll be the ones that are better off.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session.
Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2.
Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Gasly,
Raikkonen, Carlos Sainz,
and Faber, Leclerc,
and a Red Bull, Hamilton,
and Antonio Giovinazzi,
Butler, Bottas,
George Russell,
and Magnussen,
Norris,
Stroll, Sergio Perez, and Daniel Ricciardo. Hulkenberg,
and Alexander Albon picks up the last spot on the grid.
And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going. Map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please. rest of the grid is forming up, be patient and watch for the lights. Let's focus now for the rest of the race. Exit now. Okay, you only have to stop. Good job, nice overtake. There is a fault to the DRS. You won't be able to open the rear wing. We're working on a fix. Stay out. Nice work. You did well today. I think the boss will be happy with that one.
Well, what a drive that was to take the win for Ferrari today.
Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari do it again. Let's have a quick look at how the driver's standings have changed. Sebastian Vettel will be very happy with that result as he extends his championship lead. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Well, you can't fault anything that Sergio Perez did out on the track today. He drove flawlessly, making him an easy pick.
Let's move on to the constructors. Ferrari continued to extend the gap at the top of the table.
It was also a strong Grand-Prix from Haas F1 this weekend. Fantastic work from the American team to move themselves further up the table.
It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.